Hello everyone, this season's perfumes are all about lightness, freshness and unexpected twists. Think about sunwarm citrus, airy florals and clean woods made for golden hours and late night breezes. Without further ado, let's begin. Let's kick off this video with Victoria's Secret's Bombshell Saint-Tropez. I was really excited to try these fragrances, especially since Bombshell Isle is one of my all-time favorite coconut scents. It's gotten me so many compliments, and Bombshell Escaped with the juicy guava note was another favorite that totally captured the dreamy tropical vibe. I also have to say, I love the bottles. They just scream summer, bright, fresh and perfect for a sunny day display. Now, I'll be honest with you. When I first tested these new releases, I was a bit underwhelmed. After loving the last two so much, I expected a little more, but I didn't give up. I kept testing them, and over time, they really started to grow on me. Bombshell Saint-Tropez is primarily a floral scent. It opens fresh and sweet, but as it dries down, the florals, especially peony, really take the center stage. It's soft, feminine, and definitely has that breezy summer vibe. That said, as I'm currently in Central Europe, where summer hasn't quite arrived yet, it's still rainy and a bit chilly. This scent doesn't quite match the mood. I can imagine it being perfect in a hot, even humid weather. Think golden summer evenings, sipping sangria or an Aperol spritz by the weather. That's when Saint-Tropez would truly shine. In terms of longevity, at least on my skin, these fragrances are pretty short-lived. I'd say they last around 2 to 3 hours. At first, it even felt like the scent disappeared almost instantly, but don't be fooled. It's not gone, it's just incredibly soft. That airy peony note takes the lead, and while it's subtle, it's still there, lingering close to the skin. Notes are pink pineapple, coastal peony and radiant musk. Next up is Bombshell Santorini. I actually visited Santorini this May, and it's such a beautiful island. Whitewashed houses, stunning views, and yes, a lot of tourists. I can only imagine how packed it must get in peak season. It was funny though, despite the strong winds and surprisingly chilly weather, you'd still see girls in gorgeous summer gowns striking poses for TikTok and Instagram. Gotta respect the dedication to the shot. Now back to the fragrance. I had really high hopes for this one. Going in, I thought it would be my favorite from the lineup, but to be honest, it turned out to be my least favorite so far. It opens with a soft touch of vanilla, but the scent is quickly overtaken by a strong musky base. The vanilla in the dry down actually reminds me a bit of one in Burberry Goddess. If you've ever tried it, let me know if you get the same vibe. Still, I can totally see this being the perfect scent for a hot summer day in Santorini. It has that clean, breezy quality that pairs beautifully with sunshine, salty air, and that dreamy island energy. I'm not giving up on it just yet. I'll definitely be giving it more chances in the coming days, especially with warmer weather finally making its way to this part of Europe. The keynotes in Bombshell Santorini are ocean breeze, coastal peony, and salted vanilla. And now I totally get why I might feel so divided on this scent. It's because salt notes can be tricky on my skin. Sometimes they come off fresh and airy, but other times they lean a little too sharp or musky for my taste. Last but not least, we have Bombshell Amalfi. Given that Amalfi is famous for its luscious citrus growth, it's no surprise that the citrus-forward fragrance carries the name of this stunning Italian gem. Amalfi itself is breathtaking, a true jewel of the Amalfi Coast, which also includes Capri, Sorrento, and so many other picturesque towns. And can we talk about those wild winding roads, narrow, cliff-hugging routes where buses and cars squeeze through hairpin turns like it's some kind of high-stakes dance? If you've been there, you know exactly what I mean. Now on to the scent itself. As with any citrus fragrance, it really depends on your personal association. If citrus notes remind you of cleaning products, you might either love it or hate it. Bombshell Amalfi is a citrusy, woody floral scent that a signature peony note shows up here too, just like in the others. Personally, I usually enjoy peony in fragrances, but I'll admit it can be hit or miss for me. Take Jo Malone's Peony and Blush Suede. Some days I adore it, and the other days not so much. That said, Bombshell Amalfi strikes a nice balance for me. The citrus is zesty and bright, almost like a refreshing lemon sorbet on a hot summer afternoon. Think 35 degrees, sun blazing, and you are grabbing something cool and light during lunch. It still carries that same airy, breezy character as the rest of the line, but with the juicy twist that makes it feel especially summery and vibrant. Notes are sun-kissed tangerine, coastal peony, and solar driftwood. Now let's switch things up and talk about the Lauder Bronze Goddess Aegea. Believe it or not, this is my first Bronze Goddess fragrance, so I didn't come in with a huge backlog of expectations. But as you guys know, I'm always on the hunt for a great coconut scent. And after seeing all the glowing reviews online, I just could not resist and I went for a blind buy. I knew this wasn't going to be a sweet coconut scent, and it really isn't. The opening is actually quite green and fresh, almost like herbal. But it surprised me in the best way. It felt really uplifting and elegant, and honestly, it made an impression on me right away. As it dries down, the green notes gently fade, and what's left is a creamy coconut. Not your typical sunscreen scent, not even close. No sunscreen at all. It's more like a coconut water with a hint of coconut milk, light, smooth, and not particularly sweet, just like when you drink them. It's soft and subtle, never overpowering, and yes, the longevity and projection aren't anything to write home about, but honestly, I don't even care. I've been completely obsessed, spraying it through the day just because it feels good to wear. There's something about the opening that really sticks with me too. It reminds me of the scent of summer air after a rainstorm in a park or forest. It's fresh, earthy, oddly comforting, like a little moment of calm that stays with you. Now notes. Top notes: bergamot, violet leaf, ylang ylang. Middle notes: fig nectar, bougainvillea, I'm not sure how you should pronounce it, and jasmine sambac. Base notes: coconut milk, musk, and sandalwood. I don't know if you've noticed this new playful line from DKNY, the Ice Pop collection. There are several in the range, and while I think the prices for DKNY have skyrocketed a bit lately, at least for what they are, I managed to find this one on the secondary market for a great deal. And, of course, I couldn't resist. By the way, if you want me to review the rest of the Ice Pop fragrances, just let me know. I'll try to grab them if there's a good sale, maybe next month. And now let's talk about the one I did get. DKNY Delicious Ice Pop, very cherry. As the name suggests, it's a cherry forward scent. And aside from coconut, cherry notes are one of my other weaknesses. So naturally, it had to be part of the collection. The bottle is super fun and colorful, totally matches the vibe. And the scent, it's exactly what you'd hope for. Cherry ice cream in a bottle. Sweet, creamy, playful, and bursting with summer energy. It's youthful, bright, and just instantly uplifting. Honestly, I fell in love at first sniff. And here's the twist. I even let my friend try it out, and she's not a fan of cherry scents at all, but guess what? She loved it so much, she said she's going to buy it. That's how good it is. I wouldn't call it all year round scent, but for summer, it's total mood. It has quite a lot of notes. Top notes: ice cream, lychee, cherry, and bergamot. Middle notes: peony, pear, and red poppy. Peony, I guess it's the flower of 2025. Base notes: musk, amber, and sandalwood. And just a small bonus: Bath & Body Works Perfect in Pink. This one's a 2024 release, but since Bath & Body Works just recently launched in my country, I only got the chance to discover it now. It's a juicy, slightly syrupy shampoo-like cherry scent, sweet but with a clean twist. So even if you are not into super sugary perfumes, you'll still feel fresh and put together. It's a cheerful, easygoing fragrance that's perfect for tossing in your bag, for a quick spritz, fruity, flirty, and totally approachable. Nothing too complex, but honestly, sometimes that's exactly what you want. It's ideal for carefree summer days when you just want to smell fun and fresh without putting too much thought into it. The notes are cherry, camellia, almond, and whipped cream. So that's it, guys. Just a few ideas for fun and fresh summer scents. Let me know your thoughts on these, or if you've tried any of them yourself. I always love hearing your takes. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you in the next video. Please subscribe.